What's good, fam? Hubby and I are on our way to the Beltline to have a day date before he goes back to work tomorrow. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope everyone is safe and building your money up. Health, wealth, happiness. That's what it's all about. Say hi, honey.
Oh, what's up?
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Peace.
And like Mexican rice and lettuce and sour cream. That's like I like the freshness of like the bottom one. I mean, it usually does it. That's how I like it. No, I know, but like that's not real. You know what I mean? Like, or but then I practice in the morning.
Hey y'all, hey, we decided we're in the food hall at the Ponce de Leon. Ponce Market. I forgot the name of the restaurant. But we came to get something to eat for lunch / dinner, because after this we probably won't eat nothing else for the rest of the day. When our food come, I'll show you what we got. I think hubby ordered General Tso. I ordered orange chicken with dumplings. And we'll show you when it comes, all right? Peace. So this is our food. Hubby got General Tso chicken. It looks exactly like my damn orange chicken. Steamed dumplings and water. This is the lunch special. Alright, I'm about to grub. See y'all in 2 and 2. So lunch is over. Hubby went to go get his. Now his day is complete. He got his coffee. I'm over here at the Honeysuckle Gelato. I'm about to get some mango sorbet, just a scoop. Because I'm on a diet. I have a scoop. No.
Hey, Jerry. How you doing?
How you doing?
What you wearing today?
Got on that shit today, son.
You got on that shit?
I got on my Adidas track jacket.
Uh-huh.
Got my H&M cargo
Uh-huh.
oversized pants. Got my Coach rowing bag. I got my Adidas. I don't even know what's the name of these sneakers, but I call them the mules. The platforms.
Okay. Well, nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
All right, peace out.
Fine ass. You a fine motherfucker.
I'm going to tell my wife, Jerry.
Tell her.
All right.
Peace. What's good, fam? Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is safe. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Had a birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, Jesus, for another blessed year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I turned the big 5-6, y'all. The big 5-6. Be nice. But anyway, coming to you today with a little small haul and just maybe have a little small conversation about some things. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm depressed. Things is just not moving the way I want them to. But I'm out there in them streets spending money. I really ain't got it. Right? But if my husband loves it, it's a go for me. Anyway. So I hope, like I said, Happy New Year. If I didn't say that in the video from before, I had a recent birthday, just turned the big 5-6, and my grandson just had a birthday this past weekend. He turned the big 4. So God is amazing. 2 Aquarians in the house. We are so much alike. It's crazy. My daughter say, yo, he's sweet and sour. Yeah, he remind me of somebody else. Because we can be like that. We could be so loving one minute and just make your life miserable the next. But I'm just coming to you today with a little small haul. Nothing really big, but just like, I don't know, just like on something. I don't even know what it is. I don't know, but I had promised myself that this would probably be it for me. Like, really finally be it for me. Like, I have so much stuff. When I say stuff, I mean bags, shoes, clothes, coats. And it's not even that cold. It's not that cold out here in Georgia. I'm still buying Uggs and boots and coats and stuff. But anyway, that's for another video. But you know, I still just have that up top mentality. Like, you know, you gotta still be fly. You gotta still be fresh. And I don't go no damn where. You know, I don't go anywhere. My husband and I, we may go have dinner once in a while, lunch or breakfast. And then we're back in the house and we're creating and we're politicking on things that we want for the rest of our lives and for the future of our grandchildren, right? But anyway, I'm coming to you with this haul. So last week, my daughter and I went to the mall. She actually wanted to go to a store in the mall. And I was like, now I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. For 3 weeks, I've been looking for Coach mules, preferably black or that brownish color. I wear a size 10. I'm like a 9.5, 10. And I could not find my size. Everything's just sold out on Coach, on the Coach outlet, in the Coach stores, in the Coach outlets, the stores themselves sold out, right? So I'm just like, and the only reason why, and I'll show you the reason why in a minute, but I got a little discouraged. So I was on Dillard's, right? And Dillard's have Coach mules, but they didn't have the color that I wanted. I wanted black in my size. But I told my daughter, I said, you know what, since you're going to the mall, I'm gonna go with you because I want to go look in Dillard's. And so I was gonna settle for like that light tan color. I was gonna settle for that because I just wanted the mules so bad. And these mules were $150. I believe they were $150. I don't know if they were on sale for $150 or if they regular price $150. I can't remember. But yeah, so we went in there. We were in the shoe department. I think in here where we live, I think Dillard's outdoes Macy's, and their shoes are so cute. You know, they have a better, you know, selection of shoes in Dillard's than they do in the Macy's out here. So I would prefer to go to Dillard's unless I'm going to look for clearance stuff. I would prefer to go to Dillard's and purchase a shoe. But let me show you what I bought. So in Dillard's, like I said, my daughter and I were in there and we wanted to, I wanted the Coach mule. So I was excited because I know that they had my size, right? So I go in the store and the lady goes in the back and checks and she's like, oh, we don't have any more in your size. So I'm just like, well, what is the largest size? And she was like 7.5. I was like, damn, right? I just wanted to try the mule on and see how it looked in person because, you know, I don't really be in the Coach store like that. I love Coach. Don't get me wrong. I love Coach. I've been wearing Coach since I was in high school. And that was like over maybe 30 years ago. You know, still rocking it every now and then when I see something on sale I like, right? So anyway, so we're in Dillard's, and the lady comes back to me and tells me the highest size they had was a 7.5. She said, oh, but I do have one black one, but it doesn't have the hard metal C on it, but it does have the C's on them. But it's like the cloth material, like the canvasy kind of material, right? So I was like, let me see them, right? So she brings them out to me. She brings them out to me, and I don't know if you guys can see the C's on them. Can you see the C's? She brings them out, and I told her I'll take them, right? So when I told her I'll take them, guess how much she told me these shits were, y'all? Excuse my French. $50. $50. Let me let you get a close up on them again. $50. $50. So I said, oh man. I said that was the only pair because I wanted my daughter to have a pair too. She's like, no, this was just the last one thrown in the back. It had stickers, you know, price stickers all on here and stuff. And they treated these in Dillard's. If you make a purchase on the shoe, they have this machine on the side of the register. If you want to get your shoe treated, it's $10 extra. So I said, you know what? She made a conscious effort to help me. She could have just said, no, we don't have any more, and kept it moving. But she made an effort to look for the shoe for me and bring it to me. And so I said, you know what? I'll give you that sale on treating the shoe. So that was just an extra $10 on top of the $50. So that was $60. That's still a great deal because these are on sale for like $89, $90 now. So I still save some money. When you hear the word 50 for a Coach Mule, you know, I'm just like, wow, okay, I'll take them. So I got these. Now, I already had ordered this bag. I never had, like I said, I've been wearing Coach since high school. So I kind of fell back because I've noticed that the leather on the Coach bags, even though they're real leather, but I noticed the leather on the bags is not the same quality as it was back in the day when I was in school. It's still leather, but you can tell the quality. And my daughter and we had a long conversation about that. She was like, because I gave her one of my old bags. I gave her the duffel. Was it the duffel bag? I think it's the duffel. I can't remember what kind of. It's green. It's just like a big duffel bag, like a big pouchy bag. I forgot the name of the damn bag, y'all. Menopause is setting in. But yeah, and she still has it. She's determined to go take it to a shoemaker and see if they can treat the bag and kind of restore the bag for her. And I remember back then, I think I paid like maybe $100 for that bag, maybe $150 for that bag. And back then, that was a hell of a lot of money. That was a lot of money to us 20, 30 years ago. That was a lot of money. I had a red one as well, but I gave it to my sister. She probably threw it away, don't know the quality of nothing. She just a little hood booger. But yeah, just don't know the quality. These kind of things you're supposed to keep and hold. Anything good quality leather, you got to hold on to it because you can get it restored if you really want it restored, right? So anyway, I got this shoe, right? Love, love, love. Fits really, really good. You see the C's? I can see them. Nice little C's. So when I got this bag, I had ordered this bag. This is the Coach Rowan bag. So I had got this bag, right? Even though the C's on this bag is embossed, it didn't matter to me because they're both Coach and they're both black. and I was very content. It's brand new. As you can see, the tag still on it. I just bought little key things to put on the bag, just building up to whenever I get it, right? So I got this bag to go with these mules, and both of these altogether was just like under $300. So I got a shoe and a bag, Coach bag, for under $300. And I think this was $249, either $229 or $249. I just be all over the place, y'all. I can't really remember. But yeah, I bought these mules, these Coach mules, for $50. And the bag, the embossed C's, I got this bag and I'm good. I was very happy with this purchase. Very happy, only because I was so desperate for a Coach mule, y'all. I was even going on eBay to wear somebody else's shoe that they was selling because they didn't like it or whatever the case may be. That's how desperate I was to get a black mule. I'm not too, keen on all those C's or whatever, but it's black and it's soft and it's pretty, and I was okay with that. And this is black and it's embossed and it's pretty, right? I like pretty things, right? Okay. So that was one purchase. That last week, I was so happy. Like, I was just in the best of moods. Like, when you find a good steal on something and you're not paying what everybody else is paying, it makes you feel really good. So let me tell you about this one. So I bought this one as well, right? So I never really had the rowing bags from Coach. I just never really paid it any mind. And what brought these bags to my attention was I just happened to be on YouTube, and they were showing the new drop for Coach for February, right? So no, actually January the Coach drop came out. So the day before my birthday, I think it was, the Coach drop came, the new Coach, the denim drop came out. And to be honest, I'm 56 years old, and I've seen women maybe close to my age buying those red and pink, and I'm like, that's for the Gen X, right? That's not for us. This is more of our speed, and cute, and it comes with a strap. You can put it across you if you get tired of carrying it. You can, dress it up real cute by the little keychains and stuff, So I fell in love. I was in love. And actually, I bought this bag first, right? Because this bag was sold out. Like, this bag wasn't online. And I just happened to go online we was talking about this. My husband and I were talking about this bag, and he said, let me see the bag you're talking about. So I happened to show him this bag on the Coach outlet, right? And this bag just popped up from nowhere. I said, wait a minute. Where did this bag come from? Because when I ordered this bag wasn't on that site. So I said, babe, I really wanted this bag, right? So I said, I'm going to order this bag, and when this bag comes, I'm going to send this back. I'll send this one back. I ended up keeping both, y'all. Pray for me, and I will continue to pray for y'all. But like I said, I've never had a rowing from Coach, so this is something new for me. I seen the Louis, and I'm not paying that. Though paying for bags of that caliber, I'm not doing anymore. I'm just not giving up $3,000 and $4,000 for a pocketbook. I'm not doing it anymore. I am over it. So my limit now with pocketbooks is maybe 500, maybe 7. That's my limit. I'm not doing $1,000. I'm not doing 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't care how bad the bag is. I ain't doing it. Just ain't doing it. Okay? I know you can resell these bags. You can resell Coach if you want to. You can resell all your bags, but are you going to get the money you really want for them? You know, it just depends on the person, what style of girl the woman is looking for in a resold bag, you know, in a consignment bag. So these are my 2 new purchases. I probably won't buy another bag no time soon because I don't have any place for this. I'm trying to figure out when this video is done, where the heck am I putting them? Where am I going to put these bags? But anyway, that's a woman's dream. Shoes and bags is my thing. Clothes is definitely my thing. It could be a lot worse. I could be out on the street doing ish I ain't got no business doing, right? That could cause major problems to myself. But I am a shopaholic. I do love clothes, and this is my addiction, shopping, right? So, but anyway, pray for me, like I said, and I'll pray for you guys. Just really quick, really quick, and then we're gonna get off. So in Dillard's again, my daughter and I, and after the lady gave me my mules, I was kind of happy. So we were walking to the register, right? And so we you know, as you walk into the register from where the Coach shoes were, there were still shoes and boots and stuff all out on display and stuff. So I just was like, oh, these are cute. How much are these? And these are by Azalea Wang. And I was like, oh, how much are these? These are cute. I can wear these like with my cargo pants or, aren't they cute? They are so cute, y'all. So cute, right? So I said, I can wear these with my cargo pants. The lady was like, oh, you like those? Those are $48. Wait, what? And even on Azalea, they're $99. Yeah. I couldn't leave them in the store, y'all. I could not leave them in the damn store. I had to bring them home. I'd rather fight with my husband than to just leave these in the store. I'm really being honest, because I would have been upset that I left them in the store, and I probably would have got up the next morning trying to go back to get them. So I'm glad I got them. So actually, I got a Coach mule and these for a little over $100. You can't beat that, especially nowadays, right? All right. I wear size 10, so finding my size is not always easy. It's like those are the sizes that go first, you know. But, you know, if you keep looking, God will bless you eventually. That may not be, you may not get the shoe you really want, but something else will come through. Because I didn't get the mule I really want, but I got something just as, you know. So I'm okay with that. And thank you. All right. So hubby and I was in North Carolina a couple weeks ago. And we were just walking around in the mall. And so, you know, my husband is obsessed with Adidas, and I'm starting to become that way as well. Right. So they had end of season sale. I don't even remember how much we paid for these. These couldn't have been no more than like $45. And I think these are so dope. Yes, I've worn them already. But I thought these were so dope. So dope. And I think these were like $44 or $45 for Shelto. That's a steal. That's a steal. All right. Moving along. Trying to make it quick. We was also in North Carolina, and the Coach outlet had like a 60% sale. And so I'm just looking around because my daughter and I was just in the Coach outlet on Black Friday, and the sale was trash. Like they had no kind of nothing for, you know, they just had average stuff, and the sale wasn't really selling, right? So I just bought these, you know, These were cute. On some comfortable shit. And these were $50. These were $50. And I've worn these too, and they feel really good. Really, really good. And once again, I was in Adidas outlet just last week because we were in Adidas outlet buying my grandson, trying to get him some sneakers and stuff for his birthday. So for Valentine's Day, I don't know, in my previous videos, I had bought these Adidas skirts that were on sale during Christmas, after Christmas sale. And I think I paid like maybe less than $50 for these skirts. This is the Adidas skirt that I had bought after Christmas, right? And I was like, I don't have nothing. I tried to get the sweatshirt, a red and white sweatshirt to go with this skirt, but it was sold out. I'm like, stuff on Adidas goes so fast, it's crazy. So if you see stuff that you want, you may have to spend, you may have to buy it regular price if you want it, because you'll go and sleep on it and wake up the next morning and your size is gone. So that's something that I'm keeping in my head from now on. But we was in the Adidas outlet, like I said, buying my grandson some things, and I got the track jacket. Actually, this is a man's track jacket, right? But I'm like, you know what? Because I want to wear this for Valentine's Day. My husband and I, we're going to go to brunch or something. And I'm like, I'm just going to wear the track jacket with this skirt and put on I have some Adidas platforms. And I'm going to be one and done with some red and white Adidas platform suede. And this is what I plan to wear for Valentine's Day. Y'all, we're to the point now when my husband say, well, we're going to go out for brunch or we're going to go out for... I'm planning my outfit because I'm in the house all the time. I'm in the house all the time. And I got so much stuff, I don't even wear it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to see if they got a track jacket. And I was shocked to see that jacket in the outlet because you don't really see too much color in the Adidas outlet. You see blacks and browns and beige and, you know, greens and stuff, but you rarely see that red. So I told my husband, I was like, babe, I really got to get this jacket. I really, 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 really got to get the jacket. So that's what I did. I got the jacket and very happy. Very happy. So those are my purchases. Yeah. So I was just watching a video on YouTube about, there's a gentleman on there who tears apart bags and compares quality of the bags. Like I just saw a video where he tore apart a Coach bag and then he tore apart a LV bag, and he's saying on certain aspects of each bag they're about the same. And so this LV bag is like $3,200 and this Coach bag is like $320. And it's crazy because the bag he tore apart is the same bag I have upstairs right now. The same exact color, the same exact bag. So he was like, you know, the quality on both of them is really no comparison. Like, you're spending $3,000, $4,000 for one and you're paying $300 for the other. This one, you know, and I get it. I was never my daughter likes Louis Vuitton. I remember having 2 Louis Vuitton bags in high school. And I think back then, I just got them actually, I had one for myself and my mother had one, right? And my mother ended up giving me hers because hers is just sitting up in the closet because you know mothers, they carry these big old bags. They got the ID, children's registration, all kind of stuff. That's how my mother did. She carried all her stuff she should leave at home in her bag. But she was like, no, you go ahead, you keep it. Yeah. So I ended up keeping that bag and I had one for myself. And I don't have them anymore. I think the Louis Vuitton, the one that I had ripped, you know, and these are genuine Louis Vuitton bags that came from store. You know, and that was back then, like 30 some odd years ago, because I was a teen, right? But anyway, so I guess it's all up to the individual. You know, if you want to pay $4,000 for a pocketbook, you worked hard for it, you got your man to buy it for you, or whatever the case may be, you do what you want. But I will never, ever, no more, give thousands of dollars for a pocketbook. I'm just not doing it. I think, you know, you get caught up in the glam. You know, you get caught up in being fly. Because I just was that girl who never really wore nothing fake. Like, if I couldn't afford it, I just wouldn't buy it. It's just not my time. That's how I always look at things when I can't afford them. It's not my time right now. Right? And like I told a friend of mine, I didn't start buying designer or luxury bags until my kids were like coming out of high school, going into college. Because now I'm saying to myself, I did what I was supposed to do. My kids, they got their little part-time jobs after school. If they want a new pair of kicks, they can buy their own kicks. If they need help, I'll give them a couple of dollars to help them out or whatever. But I ain't got to shell out this much. I think the last time I spent a large amount of money was when my daughter was graduating high school. You know the whole prom thing and this and that. That was the only time. That was the last time I really spent some change on my kid, right? But anyway, to each his own. You do you. I'm learning at 56. I'm going to spend $3,000 on a bag. Why can't I take at least half of that money and invest in something, right? Take that $1,500 and go put it in stocks. Go put it in some shares or something. You know, that's where the mental is at right now. You know, but I still want to look cute. I still want to be sexy for my husband when I go out. I don't want to look like I'm 56 years old, because I've seen a lot of women on YouTube who are maybe a few years younger than me. You got some of them who got BBLs and all kind of. What are you doing that for? What is that for at 50 something years old? You think a man is going to respect you at your age with this big old butt, these big old boobs? Yeah, you look good in the club. You look good when you out. But at 50 something years old, you think he want to bring you to meet his family or whatever with all his butt and boobs? So, you know, and then I see a lot of women wearing like the athletic wear, you know, and then they got all this belly, and then they got wrinkles and stuff all up in their legs, and you know, and they got whiskers coming from underneath their face is ashy. I mean, and then you talk about a man. How is a man supposed to want you when you come out your house looking like that? A man is not even going to take one look at you. He sees you already, but he's going to act like he don't see you. So how you expect for a man to respect you, even if you out grocery shopping? You still put yourself together, because you never know who you may see out there. You know? But I see a lot of women on YouTube my age. Some of them are well put together. I love the way some of them put their clothes together. But then you got some of them who think they still young. You know, and you have to figure out in your mind that I'm not 35 anymore. I'm not even 45 anymore. You know what I mean? Nobody's telling you how to dress, but you're looking kind of strange right now for a woman of a particular age, and you're trying to look like these young girls. They can get away with that. They can do that. But women of a particular age like myself, you got to tone it down just a little bit. I'm not asking you to cover I'm not saying cover your whole body up. You know, show a little butt. If you show a little breast, that's all you should show. If you're showing the contour of your body You shouldn't have your breast out. It's just not matching up. It's like you're trying too hard, in my opinion. So that's basically it. I've always been, a woman who's neat underneath her clothes. Like if I'm wearing something form-fitted, I'm gonna wear some kind of shapewear to contour the outfit, right? I'm not gonna wear an outfit that's very form-fitting and my belly is hanging over. You see the silhouette of my stomach. It's disgusting. Why, as women, why do we dress like this? Why? Okay, if you wear leggings, right? You put a cute sneaker on and a baggy hoodie, your cute little bag, you good. You good. Give the men something to think about, to wonder, like, what she really look like up underneath that sweatshirt. But when you give it to them all at one time, they just like, And then you wondering why nobody's, talking to you or trying to hit you up, or because you're looking crazy right now. You're looking crazy, And like I said, some women of a particular age, they really are put together. And that's kudos to you. You dress in your age, you look in your age, and you know what looks good on you as a woman of a particular age, right? So that's what I'm coming to you. My son has given us some good news. I'm so proud of his accomplishments. I'm so proud of him and his wife, my daughter-in-law's accomplishments. They're working very hard to achieve their goals. I'm so proud of them. My baby girl, she's working hard to try to achieve her goal. And I just pray that this 2026 that we're in is prosperous, is everything my immediate family hoped and prayed for. And I wish happiness and safety for everybody else. With that being said, I guess that's it, guys. I'm trying to still doing this YouTube thing. I don't want to give up. I said I will give myself till this year. If I don't see my numbers going up, I think I might, resort to something else. Because I'm putting in the effort. I fell back a little bit over the holidays. And I'm trying to catch up right now. So I wish everybody well. I wish everybody happiness, safety, and good health, and peace and blessings.